This will be the start of the severe coverage. We'll be on here as long as we need to be, covering the storm risks areas and calling out areas that need to take shelter. Should there be any, hopefully there's not, but should there be any, we will be here for that. So with that being said, for those of you who want to watch long term, hit that like button, grab a seat, and we'll go ahead and get started here. First initial area we're kind of watching is Berrien County with this QLCS line that has produced a few tornadoes out in Illinois, but also large hail as well. That's currently moving across Lake Michigan. So areas up first in this threat would be Berrien County and Van Buren County in far southwest Michigan. And again, we are concerned right now for all hazards.
There's a lot of comments rolling in right now. If I see any if we see like any negativity or any bad like language in the chat, we will mute it. Again, for those who are new here, we are just communicating thunderstorms and anything that's coming into the state. We don't need the negativity.
You tell them.
I'm seeing a lot of comments already about how this is hyped up and how nothing's going to happen. So with this risk, I can already say we've had probably at least 3 or 4 tornadoes to our west. That same environment continues over Michigan. What the storms do, we can't control. Like Joel said, we're just communicating the threat here. So if you have negative comments to say, hold them to yourself. Don't watch.
The reason why we kind of pushed more content for this storm system in particular is because it's the first of the year, and a lot of people weren't aware of the risk.
So I already saw a few comments saying we're already hyping this up. There's no watches. We are about to get a watch from the SPC. So again, please hold your negative comments.
We don't like to say I told you so, but we will.
Yes, we will. We are not afraid to stand our ground here. We know what we're doing here.
Hello?
Hello.
There we go.
Hi.
Please leave a message after the beep.
It's very dark where you're at.
We've been trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty.
We are now in warning ops. We do now have a severe thunderstorm warning in effect. We are going to get that information out really quickly here. The National Weather Service in northern Indiana has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for northern Cass County and Berrien County in southwestern Michigan until 10:45 p.m.
What's up, Chandler?
We're going to have to move here pretty soon, but you can see we've got a little bit of a lowering right in front of us here.
Tornado warning.
Tornado warning.
Tornado warning.
Tornado warning has been issued for your area.
So there we go, guys.
Unless
That's it right there. That's right. That's it right there.
Off to our north here.
Yeah. There it is right there. That's
Oh, that's strong.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh my.
There we go.
That's a nice wall cloud,
We're
honestly.
gonna go ahead and track this off to the east-northeast. Again, tornado warning for this cell. And this is going to be moving at about 50 miles per hour. So areas impacted now. We're going to be Napier in 5 minutes, Bainbridge Center 6 minutes, Keeler 13 minutes. Go ahead, Chandler.
Nothing. I feel like it's more up there, Alex. I mean, it could be right there.
Whoa.
That was a good base.
That was a shelf and a half.
It should be coming from our west just to our north.
I mean, so that would be right there then.
That's what I'm saying. That lower. Like,
Wow.
You get now.
Looks like it's about to cross right in front of you guys, just to your north.
Just to our north.
Oh, what was that?
The whole thing looks like that, man. Everything. It all looks like that right now. Ooh.
My goodness. Is that facing north?
Yeah, that's facing due north. Well, just about due north. I'm sorry.
Nice.
See if you can get pictures up in there if we get a good light.
southern Van Buren County's tornado warning.
Perfect. Can you guys like tag the National Weather Service in our stream since we got eyes on it?
Nick, do you want to do that?
Sure.
New tornado warning just
There we
issued.
go. New tornado warning for Van Buren County. This is going to be radar indicated.
It's really trying hard to put down a tornado right now, you guys.
It's getting tight. It's really tight. Latest scan just really tightened up.
We're looking
I
at
would
due
like to-
north. Man.
Yeah, that wall cloud is healthy. Holy smokes.
Yeah.
Okay, this is going to be on the edge of Berrien and Van Buren counties. Looking really back really fast right here on radar. This is your rotation tightening up between Keeler and Maple Island. You're going to take Chandler back here really quickly. Rotation
Hey,
has tightened up.
take us for about 30 seconds, Ryan, then we're going to blast. Look
Okay,
at that wall cloud. Oh, my goodness.
that's healthy, guys. That's really healthy.
I don't know if we have a north option.
We do. If we stay on this road, go north. I mean, it's
Don't get too far behind it.
52 around the lake, and that takes us east.
Look at what's below it. There's nothing below it. When we have these southeasterly winds, it's what we call pure inflow into the storm. There's nothing below it that's impeding inflow to this storm. And it's close to the warm front. We also have a remnant MCV from earlier storms. Combination of everything here definitely supports the potential for rotation, including tornadoes with these, with this storm in particular, just because it's riding that southernmost flank of this system. So let's keep an eye on it. East side Detroit area, Thumb area, Port Austin, Shiawassee County, Flint, those areas. We'll get to you when the time comes, but right now the time is not for you. Your threat comes later. Take the velocity back on this. Looks like we tightened up, and that's getting more and more concerning here. So area rotation entering Lawton. So if you are in Lawton or around Lawton, anybody in Lawton, get them into their safe places now. That rotation is, again, picking back up. We see really strong reds here, outbound winds. Meaning,
Oh, wow. Okay. Latest velocity scan.
Is it 1127 or no?
1128.
Oh, boy. Okay. Are you on GRR or IWX?
Yep. Here, I'll show you. Look at that.
Goodness. All right. So we may have a developing, I'm not going to say tornado on the ground, but this is looking more and more concerning now for Van Buren County here. Looking at the latest scans here, pretty much directly over Lawton right now, pushing towards Portage, Schoolcraft, and South Kalamazoo metro area. All right. Portage, directly over you, 1 minute. Scotts, 12 minutes. Climax, 18 minutes. West Leroy, 20 minutes. Battle Creek, 25 minutes. Springfield, 25 minutes. Beetle Lake, 30 minutes. Maplehurst, 32 minutes. Greenfield Park, 33 minutes. Waddles Park, 34 minutes. Total population is over 100,000 people in the path of the storm. Okay, this is real time right here. The rotation is a little bit stronger now. Again, nothing on the ground that we see, but it's going to be crossing. What road is this? This is going to be, let the loads road in here. Let the roads load in.
What?
East O Avenue and South 25th Street. Tornado warning now in effect.
Yep, there we go.
All right, there we go. So
yeah, that really
warning is just, oh my goodness, look at that. All right, guys, we have some pretty strong velocities now. I'm not sure. This might be, I'm hoping this is clutter here, but it could be clutter. But again, south of Galesburg here, moving right toward Climax. If you're in Battle Creek, now is your time to take your shelter. Calhoun County in the western part, especially southwest Battle Creek area. So Springfield, if you're along 94 here from Simona, Beetle Lake, Climax, looking at a few other areas here, Lakeview, Springfield Place, Springfield. You guys need to be in your safe place now. Even though you're not in a warning, you guys will likely be added one later if this rotation continues. We have an update on our velocities. As it's not weakened, it is strengthened even further. If you are in Climax, this is becoming a serious situation. This is some intense radar velocities here. So Climax in 5 minutes, Battle Creek 15 minutes, Beetle Lake 18 minutes, Brownlee Park 20 minutes. You guys need to be in your safe place now. There is no excuse for this. If you are out and about, if you're outside, get indoors, get into an interior room, a basement, West Calhoun County, East Kalamazoo County, especially Climax, right along I-94. You guys need to be in your safe place immediately, okay? This is nothing to joke around about. This is some very intense rotation showing up on our radar here. These very, very intense greens when they meet the reds. That is your rotation right here. Just to the south of Galesburg, just to the west, a little bit north of Climax, moving east-northeast at around 40 to 50 miles per hour. And
tornado warning
has
issued
just
for
been
Battle
extended
Creek.
for Calhoun County. So Calhoun County now, Battle Creek, Marshall, you guys are in the warning now, okay? This is intense. This is an intense storm with very strong rotation, okay? Do not take this lightly. South Battle Creek, if you are in Battle Creek proper, you need to be in your safe place if you're not already. This rotation, again, still very strong. It is heading into the South Battle Creek metro area, okay? This is not a situation. We have a debris tracker here, but as we can kind of see, it's cluttered. We can't have a good idea. We usually see a little ball, like a perfect little round ball, if we had a tornado on the ground. But again, it's very hard to see. We have all this clutter here that's making it very hard to indicate if there's anything on the ground. So with that being said, we have to treat this very carefully. We don't have any radar confirmation, but this has a classic supercell look with this hook, very visible here, a very U-shaped look with your hook coming down here with your rotation right over the South Battle Creek metro area.
The cell is not done. It's not going to be done for a while. Nope. It's riding right down the most unfavorable environment. As much as we, man, this is going to be closing in on Marshall here soon.
Looking at the Consumers Energy outage map, there are no outages being reported in Battle Creek. That's great news. Likely we didn't have anything on the ground at that point. Check out the latest scan with that, Joel.
That is interesting.
And this does carry tornadic potential with it, so we don't want to discount it. Even though it hasn't produced much of any wind. Oh, Joel.
Okay.
We have.
Wait. Go back to velocity. Show me that. Okay, that's pretty much indicative of a tornado on the ground when you see a nice little donut blue circle like that, especially if it's blue. I know in our previous scans, it wasn't, but that's on the ground.
All right, tornado on the ground.
Rice Creek. If it's not on the ground, it's going to be on the ground pretty quickly.
Lines up pretty much perfectly with radar. Looks like it's going to touch down here. Zooming into some roads. Looks like it's going to be 19-mile road and L Drive North. So 19-mile and L Drive North. Around that area looks to be where it touched down. That's going to be heading off to the east-northeast at about 40 to 50 miles per hour. Looks like the latest or the next scan there did weaken a bit, but we still see those strong rotation here.
Oh, yeah.
A little bit.
Consumers Energy reporting plenty of power outages just coming in right now, just to the west of Rice Creek.
Gotcha. All right, so there we go. This is more than likely confirmed. Waiting for the next debris ball scan here to get a good idea of what this is doing. But it looks to be on the ground here, just to the west of Rice Creek. Okay, take it.
Give me a sec. It is on. Here you go. There you go. Look at that. That is a mile. I mean, it's obviously kind of blown out of proportion. Obviously, you can kind of say like a whole mile wide sort of thing on there. Obviously, that's it's getting scattered about. So it's probably the tornado is probably not that wide, but it gives you an idea of how strong this tornado is. It's lofting a lot of stuff right now.
Here, there is an area. Hey Joel, look over here by Grand Blanc.
Flint. Oh yeah, QLCS potentially. Keep an eye on that.
We'll have to watch this heading into Grand Blanc area. Sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong, but okay, there is some broad areas that we're watching of some rotation that could spin up a tornado. But again, nothing that we see that is on the ground in Fenton all the way up to Grand Blanc, although the potential is there, although it is a small potential. Okay, on the left side of your screen, this is your velocity wind map. On the right side of your screen, this is your debris product. So if there's anything down, we're going to know about it at the same time. Oh, Graham. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and call this out. This area up here is strengthened near Grand Blanc, directly over US, or I want to say US 75, I-75, due west of Grand Blanc, south of Burton, heading toward Atlas. You have a potential there. Wow. And that's growing. That does have potential for a spin-up tornado.
We have a lot of Grand Blanc, I think, viewers in chat here. I would say, I mean, it's not on the ground. There's nothing on the ground right now. There's no warning even, but it is an area of heightened, closer rotation in Grand Blanc. So do not delay. We see the signs of potential early tornado genesis here. So yes, this is rotation south of Flint.
Green here.
And I just briefly glanced at chat there. Do not wait for the sirens. Do not even wait for a tornado warning to be issued. This is just our information to you, what we're seeing on radar here. It's fairly close to the radar site. It's actually right up the road from the radar site. And the fact that we're seeing this right now is something.
Oh, Joel?
Yeah.
Look at this.
Yeah.
Okay. Guys, this is likely going to be a tornado warning issued on the storm momentarily. Again, if you are in Grand Blanc, south, if you're in Flint proper, if you're in downtown Flint, you are okay. This is going to be south of you. Grand Blanc, Atlas, you guys need to be in your safe place. Hadley, you need to be in your safe place. This is going to be just probably going to be crossing close to Goodrich. Again, no debris ball on the ground that we see, but this is really very intense rotation that we are seeing with this storm. We see the greens and the reds meet here.
This is really tight.
This is really, really tight rotation here. I'm getting the 115 scan.
I do have a little bit of a CC drop. Oh, Ryan.
Yeah, there is a confirmed. We're going to go ahead and say this is a confirmed tornado now on the ground just to the west of Grand Blanc. This is the next scan that we have on radar scope behind the scenes radar.
Wow. It's right over downtown.
It's right over downtown.
This is confirmed. This is confirmed on the ground. Grand Blanc, you need to be taking shelter now.
All right.
Your time is up. This is on the ground. We cannot stress this enough. They will update the warning when they need be. If you are not underground and directly east of Grand Blanc, you need to be underground right now. Ryan, take mine.
Got it. Oh, wow. Oh my goodness,
guys.
All right, there's your CC drop. Go ahead, Joel.
I'm gonna go over some roads. I know it doesn't matter because it's downtown Grand Blanc. Give me a second. You guys are listening. If you're listening to Grand Blanc right now, take your phone with you. Take your valuables and get underground as soon as quick as possible. If you don't have a basement, interior room, no windows.
Oh my goodness.
Next scan, not good.
117 scan. That is a likely strong tornado.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
That is likely a significant, or we're going to say a strong tornado at this point, likely doing a significant amount of damage in the city of Grand Blanc. So if you are in Grand Blanc, if you are directly ahead and east of Grand Blanc, you need to be in your safe place. This is a very strong tornado on the ground doing damage right now. We likely had a strong tornado go through the city of Grand Blanc. We're going to go ahead and replay this for you guys on velocity where those greens and reds meet. Right there is your tornado. And what that did was create a huge debris ball that looked to be quite a strong tornado. It still is there, but it's likely what we call debris fallout when the debris gets scattered in the atmosphere. So we had that Grand Blanc got hit. We see a pretty strong debris ball there that just got carried over and is currently still raining basically debris in the atmosphere. Likely going to be a stronger tornado. Not you're going to be your typical EF0, EF-1 type. It's probably going to be EF-2, EF-3 if we had to guess. Again, NWS rates these tomorrow morning. We're just telling what the data is currently telling you. So we go back. This is our archive. This is not a live image. This is what the debris ball looked like as it was impacting Grand Blanc. So we see the debris ball here. We're going to take a cross section. What the cross section does is allow us to look into the atmosphere like a sideways, like a 3D look. And this is what we get. So this is a X-ray of the atmosphere here. And this debris ball, this blue debris is being tossed. And this bottom mark here is 10,000 feet. So this debris is being lofted 10,000 feet into the atmosphere. Or should I say was, not is. It was lofted about 10,000 feet. I did some research on historical similar intensity tornadoes. And I'm not going to say this is not going to be what's rated, but similar intensity with the couplet of gate-to-gate wind shear and the lofting of about 10,000 feet would put it in the EF2 range or so. But again, those intensities are conditional on NWS surveys. The damage they find are going to determine what this tornado is going to be rated. But again, this is based on data from radar alone. It would be right in the EF2 range.